Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Carol from Mind, Body and Energy, and this reading is September month's check-in, and it's just going to be the general reading. If you'd like to book your personal reading, make sure you DM me on Instagram at Mind, Body and Energy. Energy is with double Y, and yes, I am going to put the pink slide. Read it before you pick a pile. We have a swan, we have a turtle, and we have a cobra, I believe, to pick from. So, see you in your pile. So, if you have chosen this beautiful, beautiful swan, this reading is going to be. So, with the swan, there's this thing of beauty that always is there. So, you might be in the beauty industry, or you want to be in the beauty industry, or you want to look effortless and aesthetic, and there might be a little people pleasing element to you. I also feel that if you have chosen this pile, you're working really hard to look the way you look. Perhaps you're investing in your healthy lifestyle, investing in things that helps you feel good from within, and you're working hard for it. So that's I'm seeing off the bat, especially in the month of September. Maybe for someone, an important event is coming, that's why you're preparing for it, or someone can be doing this because they saw their health chart and they want to do better. They don't feel like themselves when they look into the mirror. That is possibility. So now let's begin with the reading. So I have pulled out 6 tarot cards. It's Five of Cups in reverse, Strength, Six of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse, Knight of Cups, and the Empress. Off the bat, I see that September is a month of, yeah, aesthetics, physical body, beauty. That already came from Swan also. I also feel that you are really wanting to balance your inner and outer world in the month of September. You want to feel good, you want to be good to others, and you want to give a lot to society, and you feel like you're not able to. So, you, in the month of September, you are wanting to do that for sure. I feel like you are going to be now very comfortable in in the month of September where you are at, like internally also. You are like, it's okay if I've lost people. I am done mourning. I am going to be very happy with who I have right now. It's quality over quantity. And you're going to stop moaning about it, and you're going to stop crying over that. Um, the hope is back in your life where you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna move ahead and look behind. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of inner work, especially. So, yes, like I said, this I talked about the beauty and all, but it's not surface level. You want to like go deep within. That's why you're going to be fully glowing, because you're going to do deep work. And deep work here is like really in terms of integration. Uh, yeah, integrating yourself. I also feel like you are going to confront yourself and call out yourself. You're going to have interventions with yourself. Like, this is the pattern that we don't want this September. So, all these you're going to do that. For some, Leos can be important. Um, Leo would help you in confronting your feelings. You can be Leo yourself. Um, Yeah. And I feel like you're very, very innocent. You're a very innocent human being that I'm seeing. That's why you want to do more and be more good. You're not malefic in nature at all. You don't Sometimes this can be a struggle. You don't prioritize yourself. Yeah, the people pleasing element did come before. Um, yeah. With that, I also feel like if you are a social worker, things might get a bit delayed this month. Um, it's like you want to do charity, but um, it's 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 being pushed. Or if you have taken a loan from someone, you might not be able to pay in the month of September. If someone loans money from you, have loaned money from you, they might also be not able to pay you back in the month of September. So there's a delay there is what I'm seeing. But that I also feel like this is not the month to manifest. This month is more about you sitting down, you writing what you want. Okay, intention setting can be this month, and preparing or setting the foundation to do the work that would help you get the goals, get the dream life that you want. This month is very internal. It's very like, what makes me me? How can I be the best version of myself, which I'll be really proud of. I also feel like some you guys wear your heart on your sleeves. You are a very loving being, and perhaps you expect also. So there can be this discrepancy because you are expecting also you might not be getting. So there's a little sadness to it. But I feel like this month you are going to be fully taken care of by the universe, and you will be very, very comfortably living. I don't see any problem in the finances. Even though the delay would happen, the problem won't be there. You would still have enough, more than enough, even for some, quite abundant this month. So it's literally you just do shadow journaling, you do dream journaling. It's a very that sort of month. Okay. Now moving on to oracle cards. The cards that have popped up are balance, sadness, and isolation. Yeah, you would of course feel sad, a little sad that I told you about, and isolated because it's a very it makes sense. It's a very K2 sort of month where you are a little detached, finding solace in your own craft, in your own self. You're also doing, perhaps you'd also be learning something new. Might be actually learning something in occult, witchcraft, astrology, any divination tool. So that's why you are also finding yourself being alone. But that alone is not really loneliness. It can be isolating, uh, even isolating others. But this month demands for that. Yeah, balancing did come up, and it came before also in terms of Six of Pentacles. Yeah, balancing, I think we did talk about that. You want to balance, and that's how I started with. So that is already addressed. I also feel a lot of blue colors, so it's throat chakra. So you are sort of, it's not fixing. You're being aware of and bringing some changes in your inner world and finding means to communicate it out also. So you're working on expression of whatever you are figuring out inside this month. There's a lot of a lot, probably a strong Mercury dominance in your chart also, but I'm feeling Mercury or Venus dominance. That is what I'm seeing. Moving on to Oracle, पहले तो moonology देखते हैं. तो moonology says adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Yeah, it is an adjusting period. Perhaps some of you have shifted to some place. Perhaps shifted to a new country, shifted to a new geographical location, shifted to a new job, shifted to a new house, shifted to a new friendship. It's an adjustment period. It's like understanding how things can be better whilst also getting comfortable to a newer space. Moving on to next oracle, the cards that have popped up are Shapeshifter and Protection Guardian. Yeah. So Shapeshifter says transform and unveil your gifts, and Protection Guardian says drop your shields. So you are dropping your shield. You're dropping your shield, especially from yourself, especially from no going there zone. You are definitely going there. You're definitely learning what was it about. when you pushed and you said, not right now, we'll deal with that later, you're going to deal with it now in the month of September. Transform and unveil your gift. And all these inner reflection and uh, inner knowing is is helping you to unravel all the things that has been within. And it's not always bad, it's not always dark, it's not always heavy. It can be light, it can be your gifts, it can be your strengths. You are unpacking all that, which is quite beautiful if you see. And let's go for affirmation. The affirmation that popped up for you is follow your heart, which is so beautiful. It says, I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. That's beautiful. You can listen to it again. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number my swans. Comment swans if you chose pile one. And yeah, if you want to book your personal reading, you can hit me up on my Instagram, Mind, Body, and Energy, and make sure you interact with this video here also. Until next time, take care. Bye bye. Hi, so pile number two, if you have chosen this turtle, this reading is going to be. So I'm also getting a lot of earth signs here. Um, Simply thing is, it has been taking quite a long time for you to reach where you are, like where you want to be. I also feel like it's been very long, and now some of you have stopped taking care of yourself also. Like I feel like the dust is creeping up, and perhaps your skin is not like glowing because you're not hydrating enough, you're not taking enough nutrition, you're not taking care of your physique, you have stopped doing that, and you're hiding behind your body. So that's something that you need to put work in. I also feel that perhaps some of you are have actually grown larger because perhaps Jupiter Mahadasha is happening in your chart, and you are learning a lot. And because you're studying and learning so much, that is why one of the reasons why you're not able to put effort in your body. Um, I feel like some of you are very spiritual and very intuitive, can be healers from the turtle that I'm seeing here. Now let's see your tarot cards that have popped up for the month of September. It's Hierophant, Justice in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. You need to fill your own cup because you are spilling your cup, and it's draining you emotionally. It's draining your body. Um, Perhaps you're genuinely dehydrated, that your scalp is dry and your skin is dry. All this is also happening because you're not focusing. It is aligning with the tortoise, turtle. Sorry about that. But that it's aligning with that message before. You need to bring structure, you need to bring order in your life, you need to build systems and organize. It's very high month, like it's a very important thing to do this month. Okay, I also feel that some of you would be entering some sort of institution, maybe actually getting a job this month or switching jobs this month. You need to get your life in order to get things sorted. Okay, I feel like a spiritual leader, spiritual guru, spiritual mentor can really help you out, so take that help. However it may be, whether it's a tarot reading or an astrology reading or a pandit, whatever it is, but take help. You are now coming out, like just coming out of this zone of what ifs. You are trying to be more action forward than overthinking first. You are not thinking what's the worst, what if things goes bad. You're thinking, okay, what if things can go good, what can I do about it. I am more in I am I have more control in this situation. So it's like your self esteem and self confidence is coming back again. Not fully equipped you will be in the month of September, but it's going to be good for the months ahead. In September, you're learning that. I also see that you are just focusing on finances. Perhaps some of you are just focused on 9 to 5. You're going. It's become a, it has become a sort of zombie lifestyle. We're just going and being very depleted. Um, Fill your own cup. What can it be? Is it skincare? Is it talking to your friends? Is it eating nutritious food? Fixing meal planning? Is it doing your hobbies again, listening to your favorite music again? When was the last time you heard your favorite song? So bringing that glimmers back into life should be of importance in the month of September for you. I feel like now you're like also you have realizing this what I'm saying, that you have reached to this point where you're looking back and you're looking at ahead and you feel like you're just in the middle. You have it's equal distance from where you started till where your goal is. So you're it can be that you are building money or saving money for that goal, and there's still a long lot of time left according to your calculations. So you are still like, oh no, like I still have long way to go. It is becoming that dreadful journey. You're getting bored. You're getting your energy is getting sucked out of you. That sort of energy. So find replenishing foods. Do not indulge in junk food, especially you guys. Do not indulge in oily food. Perhaps invest in an air fryer, um, or just like find good recipes, good healthy recipes. Um, I also feel like you are not taking help, financial help, and you don't want to. You have never been that person. It is very difficult for you to ask for financial help, but do that. Okay, take that help, take that loan from a friend, not from the bank right now. That's not the cards that are saying to me, but perhaps from a friend you can take a loan. Moving on to oracle cards. Card says moving on. I said moving on to oracle cards, and the card actually says moving on and just breathe. And I see a lot of blue. So for you also, pile number two, similarly to pile one, I see that you need to work on your throat chakra. You need to start expressing yourself. You need to say things, to ask for things. Stand for yourself. Be your own brother, be your own sister, be your own parent. Stop being that child who was protected, who was spoken for. Speak for yourself, okay? Take that. Moving on, I feel I guess there is little sadness to this. You're moving on from something. It's very similar to pile number one. I don't know if you have thought to like choose pile one also. If you were thinking of it, you can go ahead see that also. But I do see that yes, there is this energy of like, okay, maybe it can be because eclipse season was hard on you. Things did close off, and just breathe. I think this month is more about just taking pauses, taking breaths. Breath work is the main thing that's popping. Let's see what the Moonology card says. Moonology card says prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Beautiful. So yeah, prosperity is coming. There's something to be hopeful for. There's something to look forward. You're not always forever going to be stuck in this mindset. Okay, one more thing I forgot to address is that there is going to be little unbalance this month. Okay, there is possibility that results might not be fully in your favor this month, but September is like a phase. Just let it pass, just go through it. Okay, next is different oracle and angels and ancestors. High priestess popped up and heart guardian popped up. High priestess says harness mystic power, and heart guardian says love and let yourself be loved. I think your mentality of September should be of a grandma. Think that you are a 60-year-old grandma who has seen a lot in life, so you are already seeing the present moment from a very experienced self. think of it as because you are a 60-year-old grandma, you take things slow, savor the moment, savor the presence. And because you are an old person, metaphorically speaking, think of it as really nourishing your body. Have khichdi, have dal chawal, zhuzh it up. That's if that's a word. You know, live simply in the month of September. Okay, live, nourish yourself, nourish your soul in the month of September. Um, there is High Priestess that popped up in the Oracle card, which does mean that why it's asking you is because there's a lot of information that's still behind the pictures working for you, that's hidden from you, and universe doesn't want to unravel right now. It just wants you to trust, and that probably you'll get in the month of October. But September is the month of trust. Last but not the least, peacefulness popped up for your affirmation. It says, I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property and I'm going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it and I can get my security deposit back. Look at these two cards. It's so similar, and they both ask the same: to follow your heart, to be loved, and let yourself be loved, because that would bring that peacefulness that this is talking about. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile two. If it resonated for you, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you want to book a personal reading for yourself, you can message me on Instagram at Mind, Body, and Energy. Energy is for double Y, and I will text you back there. Until next time, take care. Pile number three, if you chose this cobra, this is going to be your reading. So I feel that your life is transforming right now. It's shedding skin. You are coming across as a king. You're going to lead the world. If you are going through chaos, you are going to have a control over that. You are going to win the battle, and you're going to uh, be an emperor. Okay, this is what the energy is of. It's about expansion, it's about learnings, it's about growing, it's about whatever rest stays in past stays in past. We are looking forward, we are looking ahead. Change is the only constant, and we are changing, we are nature. Okay, so that is the energy. Let's see the tarot cards that have popped up for you. But yeah, one card hid. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, and Ace of Wands. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. September is going to be crazy, plot twisting in your favor moment. All the things that I said before, energy, it matches the tarot reading. I feel a shift, I see change in luck, I see you growing and glowing, and internally so much that it's going to be very difficult to not notice externally. And I feel that you are getting the degrees, you are subscribing to all the knowledgeable videos where you will be able to learn from. And I feel like if you want going for visa, if visa is something that you're waiting for, it's happening soon. um, you are ready for the next chapter, and September is going to show that. I also feel that there is going to be this like this very gracefulness coming to you, grace coming to you, where you are like, yeah, I know I'm a badass, I know I'm a great person, I know I'm a good human being, and it will show nonetheless, because I am and I know it, and my intuition is so strong. So your intuition is going to be really strong. You are going to be coming across as a leader, you are going to be coming across as an expert, a very humbled person also, and I feel you are coming across as a uh, optimism, a breath of fresh air with a lot of respectful and authority sort of energy to them. I feel that you're also coming across cat might be important animal for you. I also feel that there's some sort of confusion in the month of September, but it's a usual small confusion between head and heart that might fluctuate a bit in the month of September. But make sure that you do not miss your intuition, you do not miss your emotions. You have to be aware of it, and follow it, follow your heart. Do not try to be socially accepting, because you are amazing and that should be seen. And I feel like you're going to attract a lot of attention this month also. Okay, but that I also feel that you are going to be a social butterfly. People will be coming to you with some gossips. You would already know some gossips. You would be connected with a lot of great connections, and you should definitely um, make use of your connections, make use of your friends, not in terms of malefic way, but as a resource in a way, and they would be really happy to help you out as well. I feel like you are going to help a lot of people also. You are going to connect a lot of people. Perhaps some of you can play Cupid in your friends' life also, like being a wing man, wing woman, that sort of energy is also coming. And socially, you are glowing. You are magnified even more. Hence, you are also being a magnet to money. Money is also going to come to you from different sources, perhaps your friends or family. There's also possibility that friends and family are going to spoil you, what do you want and you're going to get it, and you can be such a diva. It's such a diva energy. I see, like, you guys are quite amazing, okay? Ace of Swords in reverse though. However, there are a lot of chatters, okay, that's happening in the month of September. Make sure that you listen instead of speak straight away. If you would not listen and speak, then you can actually put yourself in a bit uncomfortable positions, but make sure that you listen more. Okay, this month is not about you talking and anything. Ask, speak whatever is required. You don't have to vent, you don't need to trauma dump. Do not give too much information. Keep it precise. The graceful, the charm that was coming, it's of a queen. It's more like whatever is asked, only that much I'm gonna answer, because if I'm gonna answer more, I'm depleting my worth there, I'm depleting my energy there. It's almost like if you are a service provider and for an hour you charge certain amount of money, and if it extends, make sure you charge for that. Okay, it's that. With that, there are going to be a lot of opportunities that's coming, because you're like, it's like pretty privilege also. I'm listening, like I'm hearing you're also getting some pretty privileges this month of September, and make use of it. You know what? Why not? You have put an effort into your inner and outer growth, so why not milk it? Milk it. And I feel like there'll be a lot of energy in your body to uh, do whatever. So you can use however you want to, because you will have a lot of energy. You can put it towards your goals also. Next, the cards that has popped up, Oracle cards, is detached and helpless and hopeless. Okay. Ooh, okay. It's also related to Cobra, I think. It's ah okay. The confusion that is there is that, some, because you're getting so much attention, and then you're being like everyone's so attracted towards you. Perhaps you would take time to, like, what do queens do? They are not always around people, right? They have their own time of coming. They used to have their own courtmen, and their own people who, when they call upon, would come and invest that much effort on them. For example, the people who used to drape their clothes and everything, only when the queen wants to. So make sure that you detach and you charge your social battery, and you put some care into yourself and bring yourself to ground also, so that you can easily maintain that charm outside when you choose to meet with people. Helpless and hopeless is a very interesting one. It's similar to Two of Swords that has popped up actually. You're confused, and that confusion would solve if you listen more, especially to your heart, and also find a balance between your heart and what the other person is saying. So maybe there's a compromise that has to be reached. Moonology card says the end of tough cycle approaches. So yeah, like I said, it's a shift. It's a, perhaps the eclipse season was hard on you as well, and if not eclipse, perhaps the last 8 months was hard for you, and now it's going to show some light. Now moving on to, wow, beautiful. Guardian Angel is from Angels and Ancestors Oracles, and Star Ancestor card that has popped up. It's just so beautiful. Wow. It says you are not alone and follow the voice of your soul. Follow the voice of soul, I already discussed. And you are not alone is such a confirmation that this month is so important. Perhaps some of you might be getting your birthdays. You are spiritually so protected, you don't even know. Perhaps, like, the burnt toast theory, like you might getting, like, maybe a lot of changes has happened in your past which was not in your control, but it was because you were being protected. And the last but not the least is your affirmation card, which says inspiration, and it says there is a voice of inspiration within me right now. It's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. Wow. It says, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. This month, if you listen to yourself more, my friend, your intuition is going to surpass a lot of great intuitives. Um, you have that potential if you listen, if you really listen. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 3. If you resonated with this reading, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. And if you want to book your personal reading, make sure you message me on Instagram, Mind, Body, and Energy. And energy is double Y. And yeah, until next time, take care. Bye bye. See you next month.